Hello and welcome back to my second presentation on Woohoo using the Butterfly Brilliance set. So I'm just going to put you down onto the desk and we can get crafting. Okay, so this lovely butterfly stamp set comes as a single block, so they're all together. Okay, you can do a variety of things where you can just ink each butterfly separately if you wanted to, but I'm going to show you how you can do that with your ink spots. Okay, so I've got my my stamps already onto my Stamparatus, and I've got a piece of basic white card that can't remember the measurement, but it's enough to fill the whole of the stamp. Now what I tend to do with using the Stamparatus is I use the stamp case to go under my plate. Being left-handed, I've got my plate on the left-hand side, but you could have it in front of you coming down. Obviously I haven't got that because I've got the camera in front of me, or you can have it coming from the right. So this is what I love about the Stamparatus. You can use your plates in a variety of different ways. Okay, so I'd better show you the card that we're going to make. So this is the gorgeous card. Absolutely love it. Sort of using soft colours, and then inside I've just stamped a butterfly as well, or actually I've used one of the cutouts. Okay, so let's get crafting. So as I say, I've got my basic white sheet in my Stamparatus. Then I'm bringing back the ink spots. Now these come in a set of 5 and they're uninked. And then I've inked them with one of the refills, and the refills are really good because you can do different techniques with them, but obviously you can re-ink your ink pads and your markers as well, not your blends, but you can do your stamping markers. And these are really handy for using on the Stamparatus, so that you're not getting ink on the plate. Not that that doesn't matter, because you're not going to transfer that ink when you're stamping, but it's just sort of a clean way of stamping. Okay, and then all I've done is I've just cut a square using the corresponding ink sorry, card that matches the ink colour, and just written on there. Okay, this one was from one of the ink spot cases, and that has actually leaked, so that's why that case is a bit grubby. Okay, so we've got our plate. So I'm going to start off with Melon Mambo. I'm going to do that with the nice big butterfly. So you're just inking that up. I mean, if you wanted to, you could do your sort of multicoloured effect with the different inks, starting off with the lighter ink and then moving on to a darker one. So that was Coral Calypso, and then we can do this one in Highland Heather. Okay, just inking that up, and then I thought I'd got a blue. Yes, I've got Balmy Blue. So you know, you can do these however you want to, and whatever colour you want, or you could just do it in black and then colour them in. But I just think this is a really fun way if you're not very good at colouring in. Let's do the mauve one again. Okay, and then oh, I haven't done yellow. Did I do that one? No, I'll do that one in Daffodil Delight. Okay, so they're all inked up there, and then I'm just going down flat, and then I've just used a stamping tool using a candle lid just to do a pressure on there. I might need to re-ink. Well, it's not too bad. Okay, and there you've got your different coloured butterflies there. Okay, so that can go down onto the floor, out the way. Okay, so if I bring in the dies, so these are the Brilliant Wing dies, and you've got these delicate images here, and they are all singular. But if you look at the outer dies, these are as one. Okay, so you cut all the butterflies out in one, which is really good. And then you've got these little small ones and some bricks and some dots and a pattern there for backgrounds, as you know, as well. Okay, so I've laid this down onto my butterflies like so, and then I've just run that through the cut and emboss machine. Now you can do, like I've done, is stamped different images and then just sat and die cut them out. So here are my coloured images, and then I've got black and white ones. I've got started colouring them in. You know, you could use your blending brush or your dauber, or you can use your blend pens, or you could watercolour with the inks or refill as well. But these are the ones that I'm going to use. Okay, so I've got those ones there. So just bringing the card back, for the background I've used a piece of Balmy Boo card, and then I've used the soft sea foam, and if you can see that, I've used a lovely border die, and I've only just got this. This is Stitch Greenery, okay, and it's a large die, but look at that detail there. It's really lovely. Okay, so I ran that through my machine first, okay, and then using the Ornate Layer dies, I then use this lovely die here to cut out. Okay, so I'll just bring that up with a piece of card so you can see. The reason I've not done it on camera is that it will the cutting will make my camera shake, and also with this one it's got loads of little dots, and you need to brush those out or push them out using your take a pick tool. Okay, so my layers, just get my card. So that is my soft sea foam. Okay, I have some thick basic white, which I've scored in and folded in half. Then I've got two pieces of Balmy Blue, and these are the same size. This is 14.4 by 10 centimetres, and for our North American crafters that is 5 1/4 by 4 inches. Now, as you can see, I've done some punching out the centre of these. If your card is going to be covered, then don't waste the middle of your card. Do use your dies or your punches to take things out, and then you know, just put them in a box, or if they're dies, put them in the die case with the dies so that you know you've got them there. Okay, so we're going to glue that down. So just use a little bit of Tombow, just go around the outside, and then just going to go in that middle bit so it doesn't sort of pucker up. and then that can be glued to the front, just leaving a slight border, and then you can put your lovely stitched greenery down as well. Absolutely gorgeous. And I'm sure that what you could do is blend some ink over there. That might you know, pick up the stitched pattern a bit more. As I say, I've had it, but I've not really used it, so yeah, pleased to use it. Okay, so that is that. Then we need to place our butterflies. You can have them going any way you wish. You can change the colours up a bit. Entirely up to you. So I think I might go that way. So again, just gluing these down. So I'm going to use yellow on there. And then that one can go down there. Okay. Then for the sentiment, I'm using the Happy Birthday from Flowing Flowers, which you will find in the January to June mini catalogue. And I'm going to do that in Memento Black. Now, I should have a strip of paper somewhere. What did I do with that? Right, that's my insert. So there we go. So I have a piece of Balmy Blue and a white, basic white. Now, that measures, I think, 8.5 centimetres by 2.5, and then that is an inch by 3 3/8. And then I did the same with the basic white, but it's a 2 centimetre wide and 3/4 of an inch. Okay, so I'm just going to ink up my stamp. And I'm going to stamp Happy Birthday. Like so. Then using the Banner Pick a Punch, I'm just going to do a flag tail, but you could, if you wanted to, you could do this by eye. Oops, that's smudged that. Right, okay. Maybe best to punch first and then stamp. I think I've just re-inked my ink pad, so it's a bit juicy, but we have two sides of a piece of card, so I'm going to leave that to one side. And then I did the same with this one as well. So you just pop it in and then you line it up and then punch, and you can do 3 sizes of card. Okay, so I think the largest is an inch, and then it's like 3/4 of an inch, and then 1/2 an inch. But I'm not very good at eyeballing when I cut a flag. I just tend to have it on a wonk, and it just does not look good. So I'm just going to glue that on, and I might actually just get my snips and just snip that down a bit. go. Okay, so that can be attached using dimensionals. So I'm just taking my take a pick tool. I do have more than one tool. This is my what I call my die cutting tool. So I've got the brush, which you can get as an extra, and then on this side you've got the pokey tool and a spatula, and then on another tool that you get with it is the putty, which is fantastic for gems and sequins and things like that. And then there's a double-sided ball tool. So you just get one unit, and then all your different add-ons, but the brush is separate. Okay, so that can just go on like that. And then I've got some rhinestones. Got to have a bit of bling with your butterflies, so we can have a large one on there. So as you can see, I'm just using the putty end, and I'm just sliding it and picking it up. Okay, so there's the front of your card. And then for the inside, you can use your other piece of balmy blue. So just add a bit of glue there. And then I should have a piece for my insert. There we go. So we've got basic white, and that measures 13.9 by 9.5 or 9.5 centimeters, which is 5 and times by 3 and 7/8 of an inch. So again, just a little bit of glue. Like so. And what I love about our glue is you have a little bit of wiggle room. So if you don't get it quite straight first time of going, then you can add, you can move it around. Now, I've used a small butterfly on my original one. I don't think I've got another spare one, so I'm going to use this rather large purple one. So just glue that in. Like so. And there's your insert. Okay, so I'll just bring those both up. Excuse me. Oh, I have not put a rhinestone on the end of my sentiment. I do like to put one at the end. It's like a full stop. Although I've put one at the beginning there, but I do tend to put them at the end. Okay, and there's your cards. So I hope you like those. I'm just going to bring you back to me. Oops. There you go. So thank you for joining me, and thank you for watching on replay. I did have problems trying to film direct to Facebook, which is why I've had to film and upload this way. Anyway, take care. If you would like to place an order or have any questions about any of the products that I've used, then please do seek the person that, or the demonstrator that invited you to the Woohoo event. Anyway, you take care, and I look forward to crafting with you again soon. Take care. Bye.